we're back, and now I have to ask how you two were together as children.
Fighting often.
So he was the pesky little brother?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of. And one time he somehow wired up the phone so he could listen in to my conversations with my boyfriend, Dale. And this was probably when I was a senior in high school, so he would have been about 12.
Probably.
Yeah. So he was pretty smart even then to be able to do all this kind of stuff.
So what did you find out when you listened in on her phone conversations?
Nothing much. But we used to be on the phone. He'd call me and we'd talk for an hour or more sometimes. And so, but nothing juicy. I don't think.
And Joan always blamed it on that Billy Biggs is on the line again because we had a party line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Billy Biggs was my age or a year younger. And she always blamed it on him because she would hear a click. Well, I had one of those old rotary switches that you turn and then it springs and the knives click into place. Here comes somebody wanting to do something. Who's this guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, back to being a pest. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get along better. But yeah, I wired up that thing and I had that wicker thing I still have at home. I ran wires from the hallway around the top of the doors and then into my room and all the way around my room to this thing I used as a desk, and then I drove a hole in the back of the door and then had a switch in there. And what I used, I was surprised it worked. I had some Buck Rogers talking things. They were carbon headphones, and you could talk in one and run the wire down through the closed chute to the basement, and the other person could hold that up and hear, and then they could talk and you could put it to your ear and hear. And I hooked that up to a couple of phone wires, and I can't imagine, because there's 3 wires, at least there were 3 wires, maybe one of them was a ground, I don't remember, but I got the right 2 wires out of the 3 and touched them, and I could hear the thing working. So I hooked that up and played with it on and off. But
how did you get by with doing all that? Nobody knew. The folks didn't know.
That's what I wondered.
You know how they found out about it?
Uh-oh.
The phone on 2nd floor, where the wire I had hooked into, which maybe came up the closed chute and around the ceiling, that phone quit working. So they got the phone company out there, and the phone company started checking the wire, and they said, well, and the wire I used was not insulated. It was copper wire that had a varnish coating on it for insulation. And that, of course, you scrape it a little bit and you're through the wire.
Well, did you get in trouble with the phone company?
I think they took it out, no, but you know, those were the days when you absolutely could not attach anything to the phone company's line. That was forbidden. You know, you couldn't buy a phone or anything. It's the same regulation now they're talking about with DVDs, that the companies that provide the service for internet or for video cable, have to provide the equipment. Well, it's the same issue, and now they're trying to pass a law that you can buy your own DVD stuff. So yeah, that was in place for a long time, but I didn't always use it that much either. But and then other things I remember doing, one time on the piano, I took Lux Flakes for laundry, you know. They were these flaky things.
Oh, yeah.
And I put them on the piano keyboard because Joanne didn't like me to play the piano. And so,
I don't remember that at all.
So I put them on the piano, and you were just furious.
Oh, I bet I
was.
Oh, dear.
That, and when I would play the piano, I would go like that, and then Joanne would complain. Dick's banging on the piano again, make him stop.
So the piano was over in what I would have called the sewing room,
Sunroom.
or the sunroom, but yeah, she
the
used it as a,
sunroom.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I remember you and a friend, I think I was pestering you, or probably trying to hear what you were saying. And you and your friend ran in your bedroom and closed the door, and I kicked the door, and it was a panel door.
Oh,
And I
oop.
knocked the paneling loose at the bottom and broke the molding that held the
I hope you
paneling.
got in trouble for that.